Oh, hello, what up? Is your boy Gomi, and we are here. This is going to be the fight of the year, almost guaranteed, and we are on the cusp of it. This is going to be the co-main event of UFC 286. Justin the Highlight Gaethje versus Rafel Fiziev. Let's get right into it. It's going to be a lightweight bout. Justin Gaethje is going to be 34 years of age, 23 wins, 4 losses, 19 knockouts, insane number, 1 submission, 5'11" terms of height, orthodox stance, 70-inch reach disadvantage, not a takedown to his name, 60.52% significant strike accuracy, and plus 200 underdog, with significant wins over Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson, Cowboy Cerrone, and Edson Barboza. Rafel Fiziev, then across from him, is going to be 30 years of age, 12 wins, 1 loss, 8 knockouts, 1 submission, a 5'8" in terms of height. I don't believe Gaethje's 5'11", by the way. Rafel Fiziev is going to be a switch stance fighter with a 71-inch reach advantage, a 0.36 takedown average, 52.26% significant strike accuracy, -240 favorite. He has significant wins over Rafael dos Anjos, Brad Riddell, Bobby Green, and Renato Moicano. The stats are meaningless. It's pointless. There's no point in going over the statistics. This is going to be a war. It's going to be a car crash. It's going to be an absolute just brawl, a beatdown, or a flashy knockout on either guy's end. I do think the odds should be a lot closer because we're not putting enough stock into Gaethje, to be honest with you. Gaethje himself is a scary man. Yes, he didn't look that good against Oliveira, but he looked Gaethje fashion. And I know a lot of people may be upset about him because of him begging for a title shot, how he was dismissing Oliveira, and the general way he's been acting. But that's the thing, man. Gaethje puts on performances, man. His fight against Oliveira, amazing. Even more amazing live when I saw that live when I went to Arizona. You're running out of chances, but you got to see Gaethje fight live if you can. But man, even sitting in the comfort of your own home or at the bar he just puts on performance. Like his brawl against Chandler, the Khabib fight was pretty good. The Ferguson beatdown, Cerrone knockout, Barboza knockout, Vic knockout. The war against Poirier, one of my favorite fights of all time. The war against Eddie Alvarez, one of the best fights of all time. The war against Johnson, again, one of the best fights of all time. Gaethje puts on battles. He's a brawler. He's vicious. He's violent. He knocks people out. He has 9 first-round finishes. And that's the thing, too. That's the most dangerous part about this fight for Rafel Fiziev is his significant strikes landed. 7.46 is absurd. That is an insane amount to land. That's one of the highest in the UFC. But then he also takes them. Even a higher significant strike absorbed. Like he sets the record, sets the precedent, and then breaks it. How is Rafel Fiziev going to be able to take this challenge? Well, Rafel Fiziev has excellent Muay Thai. He's not a grappler, so he's not good, or a submission artist, so he's not going to be able to exploit how Gaethje lost against Khabib and Oliveira. But he could absolutely exploit how he lost against Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier, part of the Just Bleed 4. That's the thing about Dustin Poirier. I think he's the best striker currently at lightweight, and I think Rafel Fiziev is number 2 only for the fact that we haven't seen Rafel Fiziev fight elite strikers. If he blitzes Gaethje and takes him out even easier than Dustin did, then I might be a lot more comfortable listing him as the best striker. I would love to see him fight Dustin Poirier, but I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we got to see how he fights against Justin Gaethje, because I could see him just piecing him up with better kicks, better punch combinations, and just being in the pocket more, being smarter with it. But both guys don't have the best defense, though, because I was just praising Justin Gaethje for his significant strikes landed. And keep in mind, Rafel Fiziev has had less fights in UFC. He's up there, too. He's absolutely up there. He has a really good stat, too. But again, he's taken more than he's given. Both these guys, they take more than they give. And surprisingly enough, Gaethje actually has a higher percentage. Gaethje's also going to be more battle tested, which might mean though he's more battle worn though. But he's had a better list of people he's fought. He finished Tony Ferguson, was the first guy who sapped his win streak. He fought tooth and nail against Michael Chandler, finished Cerrone, finished Barboza. That's better than Rafel Fiziev finishing Riddell, Green, and Renato Moicano. RDA, though, that's a good win. That's a good win. And we saw how Rafel Fiziev was able to take a lot of the pressure from RDA. And even though RDA did win a few rounds, the thing is, he was able to stay upright. He had really good takedown defense against RDA, and he managed to overall get the knockout eventually. Like, what's his takedown defense? His takedown defense is 92%. Amazing. Now, why am I even bringing that up when Gaethje literally has not a takedown to his name in the UFC? The reason why I'm bringing that up is because we've seen Justin Gaethje. He's been training wrestling and takedowns in his camp. And keep in mind, he's a former D1. He is a former D1, and he needs to get a win. He needs to get back in that win column and get a win streak going because he still has aspirations for the title. We could see him pull that out. He has that wrestling in his back pocket. And while I think his offensive wrestling is massively deteriorated, he still has good takedown defense, and I still think he can take down Fiziev. He got taken down by RDA pretty easily a few times. Who knows? Justin Gaethje may be able to do worse to him, to be perfectly honest with you. But how do I actually feel this is going to go, though? I feel it's going to be, like I said, Gaethje's going to be throwing bombs and haymakers and throwing with all his force. Now, Bobby Green was able to actually put some pressure and land some shots on Rafel Fiziev and actually do some damage, which is not a good sign. Bobby Green, I do think, is underrated, but that's the thing. He's not on the same level as Justin Gaethje. So the fact that Fiziev had a close fight against him, I'm unsure, but he did then manage to finish a pretty solid listing of Brad Riddell. Granted, while he's not what we want him to be, he's still a really good striker. He finished RDA, and he finished Renato Moicano. Beautiful three-punch combination he used to finish him. What's another avenue for Gaethje as well, too, that we need to be wary of? His leg kicks. Gaethje loves them leg kicks. And while Rafel Fiziev has that beautiful matrix dodge, which basically nullifies high kicks, Gaethje doesn't throw a lot of those. He really doesn't. He'll throw some as a surprise here and there, but for the majority of the fighting, he's low leg kicking him to oblivion. And Rafel Fiziev has not fought a lot of people who went for low leg kicks. I think Riddell went for a few, and maybe Renato Moicano, but that's really it. Otherwise, Justin Gaethje himself, he's going to spam those low kicks, and they hurt, they do damage, and they could take out his excellent Muay Thai game. Because that's the thing, Rafel Fiziev is a Muay Thai fighter, and a lot of their Muay Thai fighting, they plant that lead leg and throw bombs. He, by all means, can catch Gaethje on the chin, because like I said, he's battle-tested. He's also probably battle-worn, because that's the thing. He got rocked and hurt by Oliveira. Now, Oliveira, I don't think is a super power puncher. He's a good striker, and he has some good power in his hands, being able to knock out Chandler, for example. And he was rocking Gaethje bad, and he dropped him. Muay Thai. Good Muay Thai skills. Now, Oliveira was much better at checking the kicks by moving out the way of them. Hopefully, Rafel Fiziev can pull out that same kind of maneuver and then land bombs and counter shots on Gaethje. But I don't know. This fight is so interesting. It's such an interesting stylistic matchup, because is it going to be Justin Gaethje going out there throwing bombs and just putting the pressure on Fiziev and crumbling him? Or is it going to be Fiziev out there being a matador, dodging the bull of Justin Gaethje and just lighting him up? I don't know. I have no idea. Other I know this will be a bloodbath. This is going to be a good fight. This is what we want. This has been what we've been wanting, man. The top lightweight fight of two people who just like to bang and knock each other out. That's why I love the lightweight division. Justin Gaethje, like I said, take a lot of damage in his fight against Chandler and Oliveira. I feel I'm going to lean towards Fiziev. I think Fiziev is going to be the winner. I don't think it should be as heavy a favorite. Don't think it should be as heavy a favorite as he currently is. But I'm on odds. I'm not the matchmakers. I'm not the guy who runs a sports book, so I don't know. But I'm going to lean towards Fiziev. But please, 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 of all fights, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know how excited you are for this fight, and let me know how you think it's gonna go, because I'm beyond excited. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow my channel for more UFC 286 coverage. I'm going to be banging out basically the whole main card. And oh man, I'm excited for this one. This has been your boy Gomi. Bye-bye.